Alright everyone, I'm back in Atlanta. I got the doggo in the background. We're going to be testing out Baldur's Gate 3. Had some comments of people wanting to see this. So this is an Apple native game that runs off Metal and uses Apple Silicon. I have the M3 HUD, so we'll be taking a look at the performance, or when I showcase the videos you can see it. All I gotta say about this, runs about 60, and I show the settings later, which is basically auto-detected at high. There are some, I guess the only weird things I'll say from this is literally the first time playing, so I didn't know what to expect. I've never played this on Windows, so I don't know what it looks like. The graphics look good. It was auto set to high. There are some frame drops in the battle, like you see here. It's already at 45 degrees, and there's comments saying that when you get to Act 3, it gets really low. I'll also say that once the lady comes, that partner, the video that gets showcased, there's this weird framing. You'll see it later in this video. I basically try to figure out how to play the game and then walk over and do one of the first battles. But yeah, there's some like weird shading going on there. I'm not exactly sure if that happens in Windows or not. Someone could maybe comment on it. But yeah, essentially this is recorded on QuickTime. I find that QuickTime recordings don't really impact the performance the way that OBS does. So I'll be recording more things um, from QuickTime, and then later in this video, and I'll leave a YouTube timestamp, is when I turn off QuickTime recording, and then I just record off the iPhone. So, I mean, it seems to have the same performance, frame rate, and shader details, with some drops here and there, regardless of it has QuickTime or not. But yeah, I would say playable on high. I'm not exactly sure what the M2 Pro settings or M1 Pro settings are, but if you're considering getting this device, yeah, it runs pretty well in my opinion. There was a B&H, I will say there was a B&H deal for a 14-inch M1 Max with like 64 gigabytes RAM and 2 terabytes that I literally thought about getting, but I decided to just hold off and see how this device does. Hopefully that deal comes back on Black Friday. I might pick that up as kind of the portable powerhouse gaming thing that I use for travel trips. But otherwise, yeah, this is the gameplay. No more further commentary. Let me know what you think in the comments or next games you want to see. Peace.
Curious. I feel good. Rejuvenated.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
We are trapped.
Abomination. This is your end. Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes. Oh, my head. What is this? Skvar, you are no thrall. Blackith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers. We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find them. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
So yeah, as I've said in the YouTube chapter and on screen, this is running off the iPhone. There's not really in the background. But yeah, it seems to just still get 60 FPS, and so I would say that until I get to Act 3, I can't really comment, but I would expect anywhere from high to medium settings. So yeah, if anyone has an M2 Pro or M1 Pro, let me know your performance. But for people considering going to this device, maybe from an Intel, it might be worth getting just to have kind of those a little bit better frame performance compared to the previous generation. Or as I mentioned before, you could try to get a deal off Black Friday for the M1 Max if you're looking for a 14-inch, but you sacrifice some of the battery improvements that you could get from this device.
I am fury. I am death. You prove surprisingly good at it. Now, to the house.
Shouldn't really take so much. We have to push on before those dragons bring us down.
Turn-based game though.
Yeah, this is like all Julia's been playing lately.
Auto save. So that means.
Who you?
Everything's how to do it.